Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, how are you? I hope that you are really fine. You are in a good condition wherever you are. You are now at home. I am now in another space, another place. And I hope that everybody, we are the learners and also the teachers in a good condition. Well, meet again with me in still in our English channel is FES'T, Fun English at Smash. So I would like to say anything so much to make the effective time in teaching. So today I directly to tell you about what material that we are gonna discuss this day. Okay, we continue for the discussion. I take the discussion by the title, Weather is So Cold. Wow, yeah, recently, you know that maybe at home you felt when you woke up the early morning, you felt, wow, this water is freezing, or this water really makes my blood freezing. So yeah, that's the condition of our climate recently. Uh, Today I will not tell you what the climate of, or maybe the precipitation of the climate in Indonesia earlier, but I would like to tell you about one of the grammar telling about something. Are you curious about this? Now let's check this out. This title, The Weather is So Cold. I take this title because I would like to give you the perception of the lesson. Here, and the lesson is given to the students in 12th trans interest class or kelas lintas minat. So in 3.5 in cognitive skill and also in 4.5 psychomotor skill. So there are skills that we gonna explore for today, cognitive and also psychomotor. What are they? Now let's check this together. Well, about 3.5 basic competence of cognitive skills. And the content of 3.5 is applying social function, generic structures, and also the language features of the written and spoken interactive transactional text involving giving and asking information, dealing with cause and effect, corresponding to the context of its use. So, because in the grammar discussion, there are many sub-discussion of major discussion cause and effect, so we just only take two sub-discussions, cause and effect. They are such that and so that. So today I would like to tell you about how to use so that and also such that in the sentence. Now after you know about the content of basic competence 3.5, now I give you basic competence of psychomotor skill 4.5. It says that composing social functions, generic structures, and language features of written and spoken interactive transactional text involving giving and asking information, dealing with the cause and effect, corresponding to the context of its use, such that and so that. So if in 3.5 are needed to applying this grammar into sentence, maybe conversations or maybe in writing skill. And 4.1 in basic competence of psychomotor skill, it asks us to compose the sentence or maybe the conversation using such that and also so that. So next to the next layer, now we discuss one by one. In 3.1 indicators, so the indicators means that the goals. So the course, how to achieve the course of the lesson by doing the stages of the indicators. The first, students are to identifying the social function of the use and such that, as well as the generic structures and language features. And then categorizing which one such that, which one so that, and else. And then the last is applying. After you can categorizing between which sentence using such that and which sentence using so that, and then you are asked to apply them into the sentences. Now we go to the next layer. It tells about tell me, means what are we going to do with tell me here? In this section, in this layer, in this stage, I'd like to show you about the short conversations that consist of the use such that and also so that to make you more clear. Here, number one. Tim, hi Johnny, why do you look so tired? Johnny said, I had such an exhausting day at my office. My boss gave me so many tasks on my desk. And the worst one was I should finish it on that moment. And then Tim said, oh my, I'm so sorry to hear that. Why don't you ask your partner to help? She was absent today. She had such bad thing on her day. And then Tim said, that was so terrible. Well, what if you come by my house to have some cups of tea? And Johnny said, are you free now? That is really so nice that my feeling released for a while. That's the first example on the short conversations I gave to you. And now the second example in the another short conversations between Sarah and Betty. Sarah said, I heard there were so many crowds that the traffic was stuck tightly. What happened? Betty said, there was a riot raging so fiercely they tried to expel Israel army from Beit al-Aqsa. Sarah said, I think that is a must for Muslims to protect such a saint masjid from these affairs. Betty, I'm with you, so what do you think to do now? I'll take another way to get such a quiet lane that I could feel safe to go. And Sarah, that's so great. What if I get into your car? Do you mind? Sarah said, of course, now come in please. And then Betty said, thank you, Sarah. You are so kind. It's okay. And then Sarah replied. So those are the examples of the conversations that using such that and also so that. Maybe from these examples, you're still confused about which sentences using such that and so that between the word so, blah, 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 that, or what word you should, what part of speech we should put inside to make you more curious. I will give you the next stage here. Explore me here. I will tell you how to use such that and so pay attention. The use of so, okay, can be combined with adjectives or adverb to show extremes. This form is often used in exclamation. The example, the meal was so good, it was worth the money. Can you guess which sentence using so? Yeah, was so good. The meal was so good. So the meal was so good here. If we analyze them, that it becomes so as a conjunction, and then good is an adjective. So after we use so, we put adjective. Okay, so adjective preceded by conjunction. Now I give you another use of so with that. Can be combined with that to show extremes which lead to certain results. That is usually optional. So the difference, if we put so without that, that's something that there is no result after that. For example, the meal was so good. If we say the meal was so good, there's now something to give the result after that, because yeah, the meal is already so good and I feel satisfied. So that doesn't need give more explanation or more results. So number 3, the use of so with that. Extreme show extreme similar with above, but for here, for so and that, lead to certain result. There is a result after that. So like this, the music is so loud that I can't sleep, because the music so loud, so I can't sleep. So this is because cause and effect. The cause is the music so loud, and the effect is I can't sleep. So that is cause and effect. You can see here, if we analyze them, and then it appears so loud here. So is conjunction, loud is adjective, that is conjunction. So it is like rather moved a bit to the left. Yeah. So the arrow is not it's not really exact in an exact place. So I'm sorry. So this is conjunction, and then this is adjective, and then this is also the conjunction, and this is the result or the effect. So this is the cause. So loud, I can't sleep here is the effect. So we go to the next stage and explore me again. Let's see the next. The use of such. Now before we discuss about the use of so. Now we go to how to use such. Can be combined with an adjective and a noun. So you can see the difference between such and so. If so, we use an adjective only. After so, or after so we put adjective. But after such, we put two parts of speech. Number 1 is adjective, number 2 is noun. To show extremes, similar with before. This form is often used in exclamation. John has such a big house. I think it's a little ridiculous. So exclamation mark, this is called as an exclamation mark. Yeah. So if we analyze, John has such a big house, that becomes like this. Yeah. So such is conjunction, and then big is adjective, giving something to the house that make it different with other houses. John has such a big house, a big house. We put, don't forget to put a here as an article. Put a here means that this is only one. The comparison is only one, or one noun. So we don't need put maybe such the. No, this is the example that John has such a big house. So that's only an example. And then when we go to the next, the use of such with that can be combined with that to show extreme speed lead to certain results. That is usually optional. So if we like to express once more, if we like to express whether we use so or whether we use such, that's similar. If we use so and we just only give the extremes that commonly used in exclamation, but if we put that, give the result after that, so that's exactly not used in the exclamation statement. So here I give the example, John has such a big house that I actually got lost on the way to the bathroom. Here we analyze it, the sentence, and then it becomes a big house. Sorry, this is a little bit moving to the right. So that spirit is move like the left a little bit away. So I give you the explanation that conjunction should be such here, and then adjective will be this, and this is as noun, and this is after so such and that is conjunction. Adjective is big house is noun, and then after that is the effect. Okay, clear? I hope you're clear. Watch me now. I give you, because to make you this lessons not boring, you watch me, and maybe you need a fresh environment to watch this movie. Not only the text I give you in the video, but the use of so and such. So pay attention.
Hello and welcome to today's grammar game show. I'm your host, Will. It rhymes with thrill. And of course, let's not forget Leslie, our all-knowing voice in the sky.
Hello, everyone.
Tonight, we're going to ask you 3 questions about...
So and such. Those 2 little intensifiers that allow us to modify adjectives and nouns.
Okay, now let's meet our contestants.
Hi all, my name's Mark.
And contestant number 2.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Celine. It's nice to meet you, Mark.
Oh, thanks. It's nice to meet you too. I love your blouse.
Oh, thanks. It's really kind of you to say.
Yes, all right. Enough fraternizing. Nice to see you again, Mark. Okay, let's get going, and don't forget, you can play along at home too. Our first round is a find a mistake round. Look at these sentences and tell me why they are incorrect. How was your holiday? It was such sunny. It was so a sunny place.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you.
Oh, no. After you.
No, after you.
Good grief. Mark, it was you.
They're the wrong way around. Don't we use so with adjectives and such with noun phrases?
Leslie?
Well done. We can use so and such to emphasize something that we are talking about. We use so to emphasize an adjective and such to emphasize a noun phrase. It was so sunny. It was such a sunny place.
Good job. Here's a bonus question. If the thing we emphasize using so and such causes a reaction, what structure do we need to add?
We use a that clause.
Leslie?
Absolutely right. We can add a that clause to a so or such phrase to say that the thing we are emphasizing is the reason that something happened.
Well done, Celine. Okay, it's time for a quick fire round. Complete these so and such phrases with a that clause. The day was so sad.
But I couldn't believe it when I met Mark.
Correct.
She's such a kind person.
That you can always ask her for help.
Correct.
Yes, quite. I met someone so attractive.
But I can't resist how I feel.
Correct.
Focus on the game, please. There was such chemistry.
That I couldn't control myself.
Correct.
All right, stop it now. You're making everyone ill. 2 points each. Okay, on to our second round. How can we use so and such to emphasize a great quantity of something?
Please, after you.
I couldn't possibly.
As if I could go before you, Celine.
Celine!
We combine them with much and many.
How about an example?
Celine has such many points that I could never win.
That answer was totally wrong.
Was it? I'm sorry, I seem to have lost focus.
Stop it! Leslie!
When we want to emphasize the quantity of something, we can combine so with much or many. Much is used for uncountable nouns, so much love, and many is used for countable nouns, so many hugs. However, we cannot combine such with either much or many. That form does not exist.
All right, lover boy, -8 points to you. Mark! Celine! Oi! Look at me! On to our last question. Look at these two short dialogues and tell me what the difference is between so, such, and very.
You are very late. I'm sorry I'm so late. I missed the bus. We had a very good time. Why do you think you had such a good time?
Oh, third time. I'm sorry.
Oh, it must be destiny.
Oh, you're making the audience sick. Celine, you go.
Well, all three are being used to emphasize something, so I'm not sure. Maybe Marky knows. He's so clever.
His name's Mark.
Thanks, Celine. In the first line of each dialogue, the speaker introduces a new idea. In the second, the person emphasizes the same idea. So it's something to do with new information and known information.
Leslie!
Well done, Marky. So, such, and very can emphasize. But we usually use very when giving new information, and so or such to emphasize information that is already known.
Well done. Have 7 points between you.
Oh, no, you can have them, Celine.
No, you can have them, Mark.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh, let it end already. Well, that brings us to the end of today's grammar game show. Let's count out the points. And the winner is... up to you. Mark? Celine? One of you has to lose. Who's it going to be?
I'll lose. Let her win.
No, Mark, you can't.
My darling, it's a far better thing I do than I have ever done before.
All right, you chose. Watch out for the elephant. It looks like we'll need another contestant. And Celine, well done to you. Here's what you've won.
It's a tandem bicycle. Perfect for taking long rides with your lover.
I'll never love again.
We'll see you again next week where you can play for another prize. Thanks for joining us. Say goodbye, Leslie.
Ciao, Leslie.
See you next time. Wave, Celine. Wave and smile.
Well, that's from a video of BBC Learning English. You can watch it in the link that I give you on the screen. So this is really entertaining us when we like to learn about so and such. By watching the video, that you get more information about how to use so and such. And the additional information is about when we watch the video, we can take from this video that there is an additional information about the use of very. So when we use, for example, he is late, he is very late, and then he is so late. So the difference is when we use very to emphasize the new information, but when we use he is so late, emphasize the information that everyone knows about. So, you know the difference between the use very, so, and also as well as such. Now we go to next point. List me. So it means that I need you to list some words which we use to so and which we use to such in some of conversations. The first conversation is, "Hi Johnny, why do you look so tired?" Which one? So tired. Okay, you say so followed by tired adjective. And then such an exhausting day means that such followed by article an and then adjective and then noun. So it's used to emphasize the adjective, while such is used to emphasize a noun. And then so many tasks, I'm so sorry, a bad thing on her, that's me feeling so proud, so first listen. Such a saint masjid, such a quiet lane, so quiet, and then so kind. So we found all the use of so and such in the conversations that I given here. And then what about complete me here? The exercise one, put so or such in the dialogue situation. The exercise one. Here. Now, please write down this. So this is the task one or assessment one. Write down this exercise and then you please complete them using so or such. Okay, using so or such. Then after that, you can send it to the assessment box. I give the link description in a group, in the Google Classroom, maybe. Yeah, later on. And then next is compose me. This is the second assessment box for you. While in the first assessment box done by individually, but for composing here, for composing here, I would like you to make a short conversation, scientific conversation which consists of conjunction, so that and such that, with your partner. Okay, so okay, I make you clear the first assessment after we finish the lesson today. I need you to complete the dialogues, yeah, by putting so or such inside, and then the second conversation, the first assessment, you should fulfill the blank space in the dialogues, and there are 8 couples of dialogues, and then you complete them with so or such, writing them down, and then you can upload it into the assessment box. Okay, that is individually. And for exercise 2 or assessment 2, I need you make a short conversation with your friend, your partner, using so, that, and such that. What about decisions? Which one to have the partner? Or how about to choose the partner? I just give you like this. So if the students, there are 20, divide them into 2 groups, and then pair them the number 1 with 11, 2 with 12, 3 with 13, 4 with 14, 5 with 15, and so on until 10 with 20. It is the example. If the students in a class, there are 20 students, but more, you can think for yourself. So I need you to do this with your partner in the class and record them. Yeah, the conversation, record them in audio, upload them into the assessment box. Okay, you done? If you don't still understand about my instructions about these assessments, you may chat me or maybe contact me. Yeah? Okay, thank you. See you next. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. keep health, and bye-bye. Still on FES'T, Fun English at Smash.